It's another episode of the Brett Allen Show, a pop culture video cast and podcast. And we are talking with two of the most amazing human beings on the planet, Fairly Odd parents, Fairly Odder. We are chatting with Audrey Grace Marshall and Tyler Wladis. Thank you both so much for your time.
Of course, thank you.
Well, Audrey Grace, we'll start with you. This is just so much fun. I know everybody's excited about this. All the fans, young, old, everybody who's been watching this show from the beginning. We get a mix of animation and live action. Audrey Grace, let's talk about your experience and how much fun this was for you.
Oh, man, filming this show was incredible. It was the most fun you could ever have. It didn't even feel, it didn't feel like work. You just go to set, you have fun. We're doing this crazy, silly, wacky stuff every episode. And especially with the animation on top, seeing the finished product, it's even crazier. It's even better than I imagined.
Yes. And Tyler, I'm excited to talk about this with you because I've been a fan of yours for a long time. Loved you on Single Parents, and now you have this fun show. Let's talk about it for you. How much fun did you have, and what can people expect when they get a chance to watch it?
Well, this show was great because there's singing, and there's dancing, and then there's like all these crazy stunts, and that's a lot of what you're gonna expect, and that's some of my favorite stuff to do, so it was definitely a dream come true.
Yeah, absolutely. And you both have just accomplished so much at such a young age, far more than I ever did when I was younger. So it's very inspiring to me as a parent to know that there's hope for everybody out there and all that things. Audrey Grace, let's talk about this. How did you know you wanted to become a storyteller or an actor? When did you know you wanted to do this? When were you bit by the bug? And we'll ask you the same thing, Tyler. So you have a couple minutes to think about it.
Ooh, I think first time I realized that I wanted to do it, I guess I watched shows like this all the time. Nickelodeon, all these kids shows were my favorite things. And I just thought, man, that's so cool that these people, they are on this show and everyone at my school, everyone comes home and they watches the same show. Imagine if that was me on there, if I was on that TV and everyone was watching me. So I guess I sort of just told my mom that, and, she put, we took pictures, we put them on all the websites, and I got a few auditions at first. That's the thing people don't tell you about acting. It's so slow. You get a million no's before you get a yes. And this happened to be one of the, if you think, what is it? It's been 6 years since I started. And this is my favorite thing that I've done. This was an incredible opportunity. And I'm very grateful that someone's got to get the part. Why don't I get it?
Exactly. And you very well much deserve it. My hat's off to you. Tyler, how did you know that you wanted to become an actor? Was it something that you saw on television or maybe a show that you were a fan of? Like, when did you get bit by the bug, so to speak?
Well, this is a funny story because I started off with dancing, and then I came home one day and I was like, Mom, when I grow up, I want to dance on the street and girls will throw money at me. Whoa! Okay. And then she's like, we're going to put you in theater. So then I was in theater, and then I slowly started, it just snowballed. People were like, you should get an agent. We got an agent. Then we started getting all these auditions. And like Audrey said, it was no after no after no. And then, a ton of stuff happened, and it's great.
Yeah. Well, you both have so much fun in this show that it seems, and a lot of things like that. It's exciting. Again, as we mentioned at the beginning, you're getting a little bit of animation. You're getting a little bit of live action. And it's just fun for the entire family. Audrey Grace, best advice you've ever been given in your life that has sustained you in the trajectory of your career?
Best advice I think I've ever been given, I think even in general, not just for acting, would be it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yes.
It's going to take a long time. You're going to have to practice. You're going to have to train. You're going to have to work. It's not just going to be a quick jog and you're going to make it all the way around. It's going to take a long time. You're going to get a lot of no's before you get one yes. And that one yes is going to be, it's not going to be everything you hoped. You're not going to it might go nowhere. It might never start, So I guess, just wait. You got to wait. You got to wait for success to come to you.
Yes. And you definitely have to have a longevity mindset, I would imagine, because it's like going to a job interview, but maybe not ever hearing if you got the job or not. So, but of course, Audrey Grace, fantastic. Tyler, how about you, my friend? When did you get some advice or best advice you've ever been given that has kind of helped you through this world, or maybe just in general?
Well, the best advice I've ever been given was actually on the show by the woman who plays my mom, the Broadway legend Laura Bell Bundy.
Yes.
And she basically told me not to overthink, just do. Because it was like this one day and I had like this really tough line and she really helped me and she's very sweet.
Very nice. Well, everybody, I cannot wait for you to watch this. It will be available here very soon. Fairly Odd Parents, Fairly Odder. We are chatting with Tyler Wladis and Audrey Grace Marshall. Thank you both so much for your time today. It's been an honor chatting with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been so nice chatting with you.
Thank you.